Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Iliana Magra, and here are the top headlines of the day in Greece. Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis ruled out early elections this morning in a speech to MPs of his party. Elections will be held at the end of the four-year term in 2027, and they will be victorious with me at the forefront of the battle, the PM told the New Democracy MPs who had assembled in Parliament to elect a new party secretary. Mr. Mitsotakis also warned against what he called pathological introspection. Among other remarks, he stated that no minister should view their ministry as their personal kingdom. Regarding the deadly Tempe train crash, the Greek PM noted that the time of truth had come, arguing that some had attempted to instrumentalize the pain caused by the crash for political gain. Staying with the Tempe train crash, a new expert report emerged today investigating the cause of the fire that led to additional deaths following the fateful collision of the two trains. The report, commissioned by the family of Iliana Magra, one of the 57 victims of the crash, claims that the fire started due to the cut of 25,000-volt overhead power lines, combined with the silicon oil from the transformers, which had spilled in the area. Now, Greek police have launched a manhunt for at least two suspects involved in an armed robbery at a bank in the town of Katochi, near Messolongi, in western Greece. The incident occurred this morning when, according to reports, two masked individuals stormed into the bank, brandishing firearms and threatening employees. They held the bank staff and customers hostage while attempting to access the bank's safe. After successfully opening it, the suspects fled the scene with 200,000 euros. Thankfully, no injuries were reported. In other news, earlier today, the Athens Chamber of Commerce and Industry signed a memorandum of understanding with the Federation of Shenzhen Commerce. This agreement aims to strengthen trade and economic cooperation between Greek and Chinese businesses. The memorandum includes the systematic exchange of information on markets and regulations, the organization of business missions, and mutual support at trade fairs and other business events. Now, Greece's permanent representative to the United Nations, Ambassador Evangelos Sekeris, called on Israel to allow and facilitate the safe, unhindered and large-scale entry of humanitarian aid into Gaza, to restore access to electricity and water, and to ensure the protection of civilians and personnel. Speaking at a Security Council briefing earlier today, he stressed that Greece condemns the terrorist attacks by Hamas on October 7 and demands the immediate and unconditional release of all hostages. Ambassador Sekeris also expressed serious concerns about the situation in the West Bank, where he noted that violence, displacement of over 40,000 people, destruction of infrastructure and expropriation of Palestinian property constitute serious violations of international law. Greece, he added, among other remarks, calls for a permanent ceasefire and a return to the negotiating table. Finally, a statue of Maria Callas, the late and universally celebrated Greek opera singer, was unveiled yesterday at the main building of UNESCO in Paris. Sculptor Nikos Floros explained that he chose bronze for the sculpture because it is a strong and eternal material like the talent and legacy of Callas. He expressed satisfaction that after Venice and Rome, his sculpture is now being exhibited at UNESCO, an organization that, as he said, protects the culture and memory of the world. And that's all for today. Tune in again on Monday for the only English language news bulletin in the country. And ladies and gentlemen, have a good afternoon and a lovely weekend.